What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? It's Lazy JP. It's week 1 NFL. I've been waiting for this all year. I've been waiting for it since the Super Bowl. I got my T.O. jersey on. I'm not an Eagles fan, by the way. Just like, T.O., he's the man. But anyways, I just wanted to go over my fantasy team. I'm going to make some moves this morning. I figure what better way to let you guys join me while I do it. Right now, the state of the union right now is we're down by like 15 points or something in projections. Let me see if I can pull that up. Alright. Alright, well, there's not the projections, but here's what the matchups are. He's already got 20 points. The Seahawks defense fucking killed it and got 16 points. Mason Crosby was shitty, though. So, it doesn't really, he's projected at 149, and I'm projected at 131. So my biggest issue is looking at my team over here on fantasypros.com, which is like my favorite website to study this fantasy stuff. Is a Joique between Joique Bell and Fred Jackson. I don't know who to start because I feel like Joique Bell and Reggie Bush are like pretty much dead even, and PPR Reggie Bush is probably still the favorite, but I'm in a PPR league, but I feel like Joique Bell really could do well. But a lot of people in Chicago, they're saying that Chicago's run defense isn't what it used to be. So a lot of people are saying Fred Jackson could be the way to go. Yeah, Ray Rice being suspended is really fucking me. Oh, and in other news, I dropped Kobe Fleener, the tight end from the Colts, for Mark Ingram, because I don't know why nobody drafted him, but I drafted Kyrie Robinson, who's the third string running back. I'm actually think I'm about to drop him right now and pick up a different defense, because a lot of the pundits are saying the Cardinals D might not be a good play this week. And if the Jets defense is out there, they're playing the Oakland Raiders, who are terrible. So let's see if we can do that. Yeah, basically all it comes down to, I'm gonna switch this D out, or if I can. And the other thing is just I need to decide whether I want to start Fred Jackson or Joique Bell. So I'm gonna look at we'll look at some things on Fantasy Pros before I make that decision. Defense wise, it looks like the Jets are still out there. The Jets are only projected for 5. The Eagles defense plays Jacksonville and projected for 12. That could be a good play. Let's switch over to here and see what's top available. Show players on my team. Oh. And we'll go find defense. And there says the Jets. It says the Jets. Jets versus Oakland. Cardinals is all the way down here. But ESPN, see, that's the thing. Some Fantasy Pros sometimes differs from just the ESPN rankings, and it's hard to decide if that's a good idea, if that's a good play. I do like the Eagles versus Jacksonville. I do. And I think that that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to pick up the Eagles defense. Oh, sorry, guys. Come on, do. Okay, so then we're going to drop Kyrie Robinson. Alright, so we got the Eagles D, and we're going to start the Eagles defense. We're going to hang on to the Cardinals D for now, though. Alrighty. Okay, what about kickers? Dan Bailey's the best kicker. Travis Kelce is second. That's who I'm eyeing for tight end. I'm looking at him to replace Kobe Fleener as my backup tight end. A lot of people are talking about Kelce. I'm a Chiefs fan, if you didn't already know that. So I'm looking to pick him up. Yeah, I got the dopest receivers, but I have pretty much the dopest receivers in the league. And there's no better running backs out there than these guys. And Kyrie Robinson isn't even the next guy. Jonathan Dwyer might be getting the start today against Andre Ellington. So I'm gonna go ride with these ones. I'm not gonna make any other switches. I got the best guys right now out of everyone who's available. Jordan Reed's questionable, but my sources are saying that he's gonna play today, so that should be good. So all right, let's do one last thing. We gotta make the decision. This is a big decision. Where is it at? Who should I start? That's what we want. This is the coolest thing that, out of anything out there, and I'll explain it in a moment. Okay, who do we... Joique Bell. Fred Jackson. And compare. And then we got to make sure that it's on PPR. Alright. So, Joique Bell, 73% of experts pick Joique Bell. 27% of experts pick Fred Jackson. Now let's check it out. Now I just watched a couple videos, and one picked Fred Jackson. ESPN projects Fred Jackson to have more as well. But then Matthew Berry from ESPN likes Joique Bell. So I'm not seeing ESPN even on this list. Yeah, ESPN Jim McCormick. I don't see Fantasy Fix. I've seen those guys. Well, yeah, I don't see Matthew Berry on here. Anyways, well, they're going with Joique Bell. I'm still not really 100%. Because the ESPN projection says Fred Jackson's will have 14, whereas Joique Bell only 9. I mean, that's a pretty big difference. Do I trust the fantasy pros? Do I trust ESPN? I don't know. I can't decide. I think all right. Here's the pitch. Fred Jackson obviously splits carries with C.J. Spiller, and Fred Jackson's getting old. But he's playing Chicago, and I thought immediately, oh, Chicago has a good defense as compared to Joique Bell, who's playing the Giants. But it says, but the Chicago has the 31st opposing run defense. They got terrible run defense. That's what everybody's saying. And Joique Bell's playing the Giants, who I don't think have that good of a defense either. But I'm honestly not that sure. I didn't think that their defense. I mean, I know they had a good D line a few years ago when they won a Super Bowl. Justin Tuck and all that. But I don't know. So I keep getting swayed out of the way. I think I'm just gonna ride with Fred Jackson. I'm just gonna go with the projected this week. But if it fails me, I'm going to ride with who should I start. And what was it? PPR had it split more? No. Okay. But yeah, the argument the guy was like, Fred Jackson is like going to be the check down, the go-to check down for EJ Manuel. All right, so I guess this is what we're gonna ride with. Let's check our final projected. See if we narrowed that gap, and not that the projected even means anything. All right, we're projected to have 137 now. We had I think 131 is what we were projected before. He's projected to have 149. Holy shit. But then look at our lineups, because it's that much of a difference. But all right, Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning obviously could rip it up today. They're playing each other. Andrew Luck, but he was the fourth. He was like the fourth best quarterback last year, and he's young. And Peyton Manning's old. Like, he's only going to get better. He's just had the best season of his career, but even though he's 39, so it's hard to really tell what's going to go down there. Then we got Zach Stacy, Reggie Bush. I don't remember what they were projected, but I don't know. That's a good matchup. Fred Jackson, Alfred Morris. I mean, obviously, Fred Jackson is not his favorite. Probably, and I don't think Zach Stacy was like 1 point less projected than Reggie Bush. But my receivers are a jillion times better than his. Demaryius Thomas, Marcus Colston. Marcus Colston was good a few years ago, but who knows really right now. And I got Des Bryant, who are back to back. Like, I got them back to back in the draft. I have pretty much the best receivers. Emmanuel Sanders, though, stock went up after the Wes Welker bullshit between the suspension and the concussion. I think he is playing week 1, but I mean, that's still going to affect everything. Jordan Reed is my tight end, but he's got Gronk. Obviously, Gronk is way heavily favored because it's Brady's go-to weapon. But Jordan Reed is expected to have a decent year. So that's all I can really expect from him is just something decent. 10 points. 10 points would be nice. At least 10 to 12, probably 12 would be what I would like from him. 12. Demaryius Thomas, Des Bryant, I need like 20. Larry Fitzgerald also he's older, but compared to Johnny Avery, I'd rather have Larry Fitzgerald any day of the week as a practically Hall of Fame receiver versus a second receiver. I know Dwayne Bowe isn't very good, but Donnie Avery does get a lot of catches, and Alex Smith does like to throw to him. But I think obviously I would favor Larry Fitzgerald in that. And then I think that I narrowed the gap a little bit with this defensive matchup. 16 points is a lot. All I can really hope from the Eagles is 10. If I can get 10, that would be nice. 10 to 12. But less than 10 is not good. And then kicking wise, I got Dallas's kicker. I'm just gonna hope that they kick a lot of field goals this year. And San Francisco is a very good defense, but still, I gotta ride with Dan Bailey. All right, let's vote who will win this matchup. We're gonna say the doc. And all right, that's the fantasy update of the week. I'm gonna try to drop these like around noon every Sunday before the 1 o'clock games. I think Bars Blackman's gonna do them 2. I don't know if he's gonna do the same drop times as me, but that's all gonna be on the channel. Like so, and then my plan is that on Tuesday after the Monday night game, we'll go over how I did, and I'll let you guys know what happened. And we'll talk about it, and we'll get ready for the week 2. But yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and like, and I'll be back. Thank you. Bye.